having arrived at that point in the election season where basically we on this side of the TV screen have said all we can. We've laid out the stakes in this crucial election, where one side stands for freedom while the other meets the textbook definition of fascism, namely a far-right dictatorial regime like Hitler's Germany or Franco's Spain or Mussolini's Italy, but also white-ruled South Africa before Mandela and the black majority took control, or Vladimir Putin's Russia, crazy. Viktor Orban's Hungary, or Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela today. That suppresses the rights of women and minorities, uses the military to execute the whims of a strongman dictator, and controls and suppresses the press, education, the arts, rewrites history to suit a...
Thank you, God. The party of censorship. The party of censorship and castration of children. Castration and mutilation.
Give it 100 though. If The View was at 2.4 in a month,
shit. She was probably at 100K.
They were showing the numbers.
I think she was probably like super bad.
Look her numbers up.
Hey, you know what else is crazy?
Goodness gracious, bro.
The Democratic Party was paying for regimes to take over other people's countries. Why nobody ever bring that up too? Like these type of people, but nobody wanted to say that.
The Democrats were funding these type of people sometimes. They funded terrorist groups, but we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, so it's all right.
I'm just like overjoyed that my least favorite person on television doesn't have a show no more.
She has to be number one.
Like she's by far my number one.
She's worse than
she is.
Well, it says they decreased by about 50%.
Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's crazy.
53%.
I think she was already at like a million views.
We had the stats. I think it was less than 1 million.
Yeah, it was like 60,000 or something like that.
And controls and suppresses the press, education, the arts, rewrites history to suit a favored and dominant racial class, and foments extravagant corruption in order to enrich the dictator and his friends.
Not one, but two NAACP Image Awards. The Reid Out won for Best News and Information Series. Oh my God. Big ups. So proud of the Reid Out team. Oh my God. We worked so hard on the show. So thank you to everybody who's been so supportive of the show. All the readers who watch it. Everybody, thank you. I'm so excited for the Reid Out team. But guess what else? Bookie, Baker and Murley won in the biography category. Oh my goodness. I am so proud and so excited about this award. This was such a labor of love. Like, this was written really for Miss Murley Evers Williams, and in, just dedication to Medgar Evers, who's made such a huge contribution to civil rights history, as did Miss Murley.
A few moments later.
MSNBC has canceled Joy Reid's 7 o'clock show, The Reid Out.
No! She could take her time
now. Major overhaul by the network's new regime.
Take her time now, go buy a better wig.
Unabashed,
better collection.
liberal. Mainstay, in fact, you could argue, and an emphatic Trump critic will be replaced by a new show hosted by former Obama staffer and Bernie Sanders backer Simone Sanders Townsend.
No!
Also, former RNC chair Michael Steele and
Gloria
Alicia Menendez
from Madagascar.
They gave her that.
They gave her bald ass a show.
They gave her another. So they replaced one bald for another bald.
Even balder one. Even balder.
Can we see her? Pull her up.
You know who she is, bro.
Pull her up.
You know.
Simone Sanders. Head bald as hell. Moto like you. Melman. What's their name? The lion name of. You got King Julian. You had Melman the giraffe.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, bro.
What was the lion's name?
But it is funny that they hire someone who looks the exact same. Is that not funny?
She's uglier.
All right, bro. You racist. They don't look the same, bro.
No, you know what I mean, though, bro. You know what I mean, but don't do that, bro. You just
bald,
you're an extremist.
Bald, black.
You did the sign.
Hey, that's 2 for 2 right there.
He did the sign.
Come on, guys. Come on. Relax. Just press play. Let the video play. Let's stop joking around, guys.
Dang.
All right, press play.
He hit the Kanye.
I'm a cut.
Steele and Alicia Menendez, the daughter of disgraced New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez.
They can drive out the brown people and the black and Asian people, or just sink them into the same apartheid they've created in Texas.
Uncle Ruckus
and they will control enough electoral votes if they can.
They want white supremacy by ventriloquist effect.
Well,
There is a black mouth moving, but a white idea through the running on the runway of the tongue of a figure who justifies and legitimates the white supremacist practices.
Your thoughts, Byron Donalds, who walked out after Dixie was played in New York and has no shame there. They say he's going to be the governor of Florida now.
Yeah, every community has what I call their chickens for Colonel Sanders. Muslims had their halal chickens. The black community has their chickens. Byron Donalds is a grown-ass black man who referred to Donald Trump as his daddy. And what I want to tell the Byron Donalds, and every community's got a Donald. I got a Kash Patel. We got a Nimrata, we got a Haley. We all got them, all right? What I want to say is this. They'll never love you. They'll never love you. No matter what you do, they'll never love you. You can never wipe out that brown or black skin.
But, I feel like the important sort of data point, and Steve talks about it a lot, he's going to probably talk about it a little more tonight, is that these are white Christians. That this is a state that is overrepresented by white Christians that are going to participate in these caucuses, especially tonight. Earlier today, reached out to Robbie Jones from the Public Religion Research Institute, knowing that we were going to talk about Iowa. And this is a hyper evangelical white state. And he said the following to me: Iowa is about 61% white Christian. The country as a whole is approximately 41% white Christian. And in Iowa, we're talking about evangelical white Christians. And he said the following. Because I asked him, what do they get out of supporting Donald Trump? Because he keeps losing, he keeps delivering losses and losses and losses. And he said the following: they see themselves as the rightful inheritors of this country, and Trump has promised to give it back to them. All the things that we think about electability, what are people gaming out, or
I can't do this today, bro. She calls herself a Christian. Didn't y'all tell me that?
Yeah.
Because I remember we watched this, and I on there was talking as if I didn't know that she claimed to be a Christian, How can you claim to be a Christian and talk that way about Christians?
Hey, bro, because she's a racist.
Because
she's a freaking...
Reid.
How? But that is against...
She on here talking about, white people bad, but you got your white lady wig on. See, you can go spend your time now. You go spend your time now and go get us a more believable set of wigs.
Damn,
and take your simple jack wigs off and get your bald ass on.
You got to draw a line somewhere, bro. You cannot talk about Christianity that way and then claim to...
The first clip was beyond
that. No. That to me, that one right there.
You see why I don't like
this? This would hit me the most.
You see why I don't like it? This is why I say she the worst one on TV.
I know it made me mad too. I remember the reaction. I sit over there. That's how I know it made me mad. I didn't even know where I was sitting.
How racist is MSNBC?
You want to know something? Hold, pause. Y'all want to know something? I'm pretty sure Joy Reid's parents immigrated from Africa to Iowa in like the 60s or 70s. So it was even more white then. And then they went to college, built her opportunity for her to even exist today. Just want to turn around and disrespect them same people that
you was in the same state as. That's like exactly like me. Like my parents coming from Ghana to Oklahoma, and I turn around and talk about white Christians in Oklahoma.
All the things that we think about electability, about what are people gaming out, or none of that matters when you believe that God has given you this country, that it is yours, and that everyone who is not a white conservative Christian is a fraudulent American, is a less real American. Then you don't care about electability. You care about what God has given. But Republican voters don't vote that way. They don't vote based on economics or based on the benefits they're getting economically from the president. They're increasingly, from the Tea Party on, they're voting on race. They're voting on this idea of an invasion of brown people over the border. The idea that they can't get whatever job they want. A black person got it. Therefore, drive all the blacks out of the colleges. Get rid of DEI. That is what they're voting on. They're just voting specifically on racial animus at this stage. It isn't about economics. No, returning white Christian men, but also white men and white adjacent men. Black men, brown men who are like white adjacent in terms of trying to also be in that dominant position in society. And then you have women who are willing to go along with that, right? There are a certain number of women who are also willing, the trad wife sort of thing. And so what you've seen on this... No, absolutely. I'm sure the doctors are exhausted. And Jason, there is a term called necropolitics. Which is essentially the politics of who gets to live and who gets to die. And these states, what they have in common is that they have structures which say that black and brown lives matter less. And so all that matters is the black and brown people get their behinds into the factory and make me my steaks, make me my stuff, get there and do my nails, work, get back to work now and do the things that I, the comfortable, affluent person, need. Isn't that what we're seeing? I mean, that's what it feels like to me. Necropolitics in states like Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's some Lord.
That was a crazy highlight tape right there.
Everything that on that highlight tape put rage in my heart.
You know what's crazy?
Don't be too brave.
The last clip, that is crazy watching that. And then they replaced them same people that was arguing about that with illegal immigrants and then subsidized them and gave them money, free insurance and everything, free housing.
Yeah, I don't even
after she was pushing that.
Like this. Yeah, guys, so it really, she's 56.
Did you think she was young, brother?
Hell no, I thought she was at least 49. She was the first one to go. I mean, obviously, she was ranked number 1.
She was number 1.
So
Sonny Holston, you're next.
This isn't surprising.
Oh, this is the new lineup right here.
Yeah, they're cooked.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, he's for
we
sure.
Got,
I feel like we seen him, huh?
So we got Gloria from Madagascar. You got the bartender Mo from Simpsons. Then you got whoever the hell that is over there.
You got this Joe and his wife on that panel about.
You ever watch Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
What was the monkey with the
Mojo Jojo?
She do look like Mojo.
No, you see, we can't do that. We can't do that. We can't call a black person a monkey on this channel.
We
did worse.
We're gonna clean up our act, brother. We're gonna clean up our act.
Shit, I call you a monkey. You mad at me for calling you a monkey?
No.
Oh, you gonna put your head down like a hoe.
Have you watched MSNBC lately? Likely you haven't. Like the Tootsies, you're not the target audience, but you should tune in sometime. It's remarkable. Given that opposing racism is America's national religion, it may surprise you to learn that open race hate forms much of the substance of that channel's programming. And when we say race hate, we're not referring to the subtle coded variety. You want border security? You giving your kids piano lessons? You like Shakespeare? You believe in the SAT? You must be a racist. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the kind of race hate you cannot mistake for anything else. The kind where people just come out and announce, I hate this race of people, and here's why I do. It's hard to believe that anything like that is happening right now on American television, but it is, out in the open. And the most amazing and the most creepy part of all is that no one is saying anything about it. It's all but ignored. And honestly, we had no idea it was going on either until we started getting texts from people. Are you watching this? Can you believe this? So we tuned in. Apparently on the left, what you're about to see is considered completely normal, even good. And that should worry you deeply. You don't want to live in Rwanda. But on MSNBC, they're already there. Now, you probably knew about Joy Reid, the race lady, who's been fixated on race hate for years now. But MSNBC has a new host, someone called Tiffany Cross, who hosts a show called The Cross Connection. Here's a selection.
Many of us have seen the dangers when powerful white people decide they want something, they annex it. And they've never had a problem replacing the people who stand in their way.
We see American white people are going crazy. They're resorting to violence.
This is literally what conservative white folks do when they don't get their way. They turn violent.
White people deputizing themselves in some position of authority to have jurisdiction over their life when they need to mind their blanking business.
I don't think it's our responsibility to be tasked with destroying and dismantling the racial oppression that's against us. That's just saying we're more at fault than the white people who constructed this system and the white people who continue to practice institutional racism.
A majority of white people do not support policies that would unpack and unroll and reform this system of justice. This is what they want. Matt Gaetz is giving the white folks what they want.
White replacement can strangle culture. So yes, we should all be concerned about white replacement. It is, after all, a very threat to our survival here. Roland made a really legitimate point here.
Oh, no, he didn't.
I will say, you know, a lot of black men sometimes feel like they're ignored or they're put down, particularly sometimes even by black women in the media. So this is not that. But I do hear Roland's point that felt ignored. But you feel ignored, and then you go over to the other side. The oppressed feel oppressed. So then you go and try to align with the oppressor. So I'm not putting black men down, but sometimes it's like, well, some of you Kevin Samuels following Tariq Nasheed quoting people, please look at the truth and see what's happening. get in line with some of the black women is majority, like he said, vote Democrat. But that margin of people who can be plucked away from your people and go advance policies that harm your people, I just don't understand that. Okay, so normally you guys know I use this time to address something or someone relevant who has warranted some sort of ire from the community. However, this week I'm taking a slightly different approach and addressing someone completely irrelevant. I'm speaking, of course, about Megyn Kelly. The 50-year-old bully is trying to bulldoze her way back into relevance that only comes to women like her for being a provocateur, not for offering any type of intellectual input. Nevertheless, here we are. Why? Because the blackface connoisseur who had to apologize for ridiculously asking why it was racist for white people to wear blackface for Halloween is now going after someone who's less than half her age but has twice her intelligence.
How is that?
But when it comes to
She got fired
us,
for that. That's crazy.
sister, stop punching above your weight. You keep asking for this smoke that you really don't want. You want to act like a high school mean girl, and you'll get treated that way. Sit down, be humble, while our left stroke keeps going viral. Let the grown woman speak. You're not invited to this table. You don't have the range.
Who was acting like a high school mean girl?
Bro,
I mean, hey, y'all want to hold on, bro? No, bro.
Hold on, we can't get mad.
Y'all want us to lie with this shit just because we
She
black?
said, sit down.
Bro,
Be humble,
LGBTQ and trans and furries.
Stop getting mad. We gotta think logical right now.
I'm never mad at
Look at the speaker,
bro. I'm not getting my blood pressure
just look at the speakers
anymore with these people.
It's the speakers.
I know this
Nah,
is
but
programming.
they push you to your last.
Look at their programming.
No, but they push you to your last, bro.
I mean, they do.
This is on my nerves, bro.
These people,
I get more mad at the black people.
These people do this.
Sometimes.
These people do this,
No,
and then say the other side is divisive.
Hey, yeah, that's why when you do that and then you say that, it's just like I can't raise my blood
You can
pressure.
just get on TV and say I hate all white people,
Oh.
and it will not be a problem.
Don't say
But
that.
boy, dare someone get on there and say they hate all black people. But they will burn down buildings behind that. Dead ass, if someone important said that on TV, they would actually burn buildings down.
Yeah, guys, this is an absolute holiday. The most ugly lady, ugliest lady on television.
Every day when
has
we do
been
this,
fired.
y'all, every day the more research I do, y'all,
It's bad.
I
It's
just
bad.
feel more and more
It's bad.
strongly about the thing.
Hell yeah, it makes you more.
Once we get the media people out the way, I'm going for niggas like Hakeem Jeffrey. That's why I hate that nigga. I got a strong passion for hate for that nigga right there.
Oh, wow.
The congressmen and the congresswomen, they next. But these people, they had to go. With the View, they're next. For sure.
Hey.
They already told them to calm down their Trump derangement.
I've never seen that woman Tiffany before, but it's good that they packed that show up because that was oh my gosh, that was
they're finna
bad.
do that.
It's gonna be just as bad. They gonna keep on going down.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna be just as
It's
bad.
gonna happen.
We got Melman,
Oh my God.
Gloria,
Bro, we gotta stop this, bro. We gotta stop this, bro.
and I guess that other girl's one of the meerkats.
Oh
Stop, bro.
my God.
They gonna get mad at us, bro. Stop, bro. We can't be Joseph like
care who mad
that.
at
They
me.
gonna get mad. They gonna say y'all don't care about black women.
I know they are.
Hey, listen. I'll keep it 100. I never once mentioned her race in my criticism of her. You did.
What I said?
You said, oh, y'all don't care about black women.
that's
When
the
did we say
problem
we
with
didn't
black
like because she black?
I'm just joking,
this the
bro.
problem with
Nah, bro, you shouldn't put that energy out there, bro.
But you know that's what they're gonna say.
I'm joking.
Hey, nah, bro. That's the problem with black people now. They always want to group themselves with other black people. I don't care about nobody but y'all and my family. I'm sorry. I don't care. You said I don't care about a certain group of black. You're talking about all black people? No, I don't like all black people. No, I don't. What? Like what? I don't like all group of any people. What are you talking about? I don't care, man. This is the problem now, guys.
This is
to be
funny,
honest with
bro.
you, I only like the people I actually
This
know.
was the funniest episode we've had in a
This
long
is bad,
time.
man. This is very bad, guys.
Is
a
she
holiday.
just as radical?
What's today, y'all?
Yes, she worked for Bernie Sanders.
Hold on, so you think she gonna hit the Joy? I ain't seen her hit the Joy Reid.
What?
All right.
Deliberate about
And
that.
what do you say to the people who dragged a poor white guy out of a car and beat him?
Oh
saying
my
that we
goodness,
voted
poor
Trump?
white people. Please, stop it, Carl. What I
That's all you need to say.
We'll get plenty of her.
Well, that was around the George Floyd situation.
Hold on. But what if they did that?
That's bad. That's bad. I'm saying it's bad.
Imagine if it was reversed. Imagine if it was reversed.
So a random white guy got pulled out of his car. We can't feel bad for him.
That's all he was
because George Floyd jumped ass.
Poor white people.
No, I'm just saying. In that instance, like I'm talking about right now, I can understand her outrage during that time.
Them a lot of slack.
Yeah, but
no, I ain't get. Hey,
he said they don't care that we care about black women.
I never said that.
No, you said that they gonna say that we don't care.
No, I'm just.
Guys,
that ain't my black woman. I really don't give a damn about it. No, I don't. So yeah.
I don't want people to say that.
You
about
can't
me.
live life hoping everybody
black
likes
women,
you.
I want to be with you, black women. I'm not rolling Martin. I'm not. So there it is, right there, guys. All right, we out of here.